Okay, we're recording.
It's my, I'm going to beat this intruder to death with money bag.
I think there are better ways.
There are many better ways.
Okay. Because didn't you, like, save and we were about to... Yeah, we're about to fight the monster. Or did we already fight the monster? I know that thing hit you the last time.
We fought one of the big monsters.
But was
have
it
Raven
the big
now.
monster?
I've already forgotten how to play. Oh, God.
To be fair, like last time it was rough relearning the controls. It's been an even longer time period since we've been playing this game.
Raven is a ranged unit?
Yeah, he has a bow. But there's blades on it, so he can also hit things when it comes up close to him.
I completely forgot. All right, I just want to see. All right, the last time we played was July 6th.
It is now August 3rd? 3rd.
It has been a month.
Yeah. It's been a little while.
All right, there's a chest up here, so I'm guessing we need to go up here.
There was something that we were still doing in the forest. I feel like...
It was a trap.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, it's a mimic. Was the forest why we started talking about Delicious in Dungeon last time?
Sorry, Yuri just got consumed by this box.
Yeah, mimics.
What were you saying?
Was the forest why we were starting to talk about Delicious in Dungeon last time?
We started talking about
Delicious in Dungeon. Time?
We started talking about Delicious in Dungeon way back when we were on the road. When we were coming out of the road.
Okay, because I know it was like the first time we saw the mimics. Because I mentioned it was reminding me of an anime. Anyway, doesn't matter. I just don't fully remember where we're at.
We are like several hours. That was like hour 4. We're at hour of 11.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done.
If you go into the diary, what does it say?
Shit. So if you library synopsis?
Yeah.
The girl who plays with bugs. This morning in the forest of Cave Mock, a girl was rescued.
Yeah, the little girl, Patty.
After a brief conversation with Yuri and the others, she once again disappeared in the forest in search of treasures. Oh, we're in the Emerald Forest.
Yeah. Because aren't we still looking for that one monster? I don't think we've beat that. I think we had a mini boss that we went up against.
Designed to eradicate the monster in their lair, Dawn White. We're looking for the Dawn.
Yeah.
We're looking for the Dawn.
Because the Dawn is also going after the big monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we had like a mini boss or something that we went against. Can you go up that log?
I think this is the way we came from.
No, we went from behind us. I do remember that.
Okay.
Because we were walking up to it, and you were trying to get to save. You saved, a monster hit you, and then you saved again.
Got it. Okay.
It may have been a month, but I do remember that happening because it was just such a cheap shot.
Yeah, it was.
It'll be 100 years before you can be.
Did you ever finish Delicious in Dungeon, by the way?
No, I still need to watch the rest of it. Seeing that bush just makes me feel like we need a Pokemon with a TM.
Yes.
To like burn it.
Yeah, we need to turn Carol into our HM slave.
Pretty much, because like we don't use him.
Our formation's all over the place.
Speaking of Carol,
Repeat is too. He only comes out when we get ambushed.
look, he's the backup.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 100 years before you can be.
Well, that looks interesting. Oh, that's a save point. What am I talking? That looks interesting.
It's shiny. What do you think these bats are hiding from? Because evolution-wise, they would have evolved to look like plants for camouflage. What do you think they're hiding from?
Not necessarily, because some animals, they here, give me 2 seconds.
Okay, we're back on.
Yeah, sorry. Just had to take care of the dog. Well, that looks like where we need to go.
Yeah, and I'm guessing the save point had to do with that.
Well, I'm glad we saved.
Yeah. Oh, how's status? How are statuses?
Statuses are full
Okay.
in everything.
Okay.
Literally everything.
Does it reset at save points?
I don't think it does.
Okay, so maybe people have leveled up recently and just don't remember.
This is the same phenomenon we saw at Heliord. The air is weaker than it was there, but there's no mistaking it.
Ah, there's not as much carbon monoxide.
Oh,
Monster looks just
I
like the
do
ones
believe
that attacked Dawn
that
Rest.
is what we were looking for.
Here it comes.
The Dawn's not gonna come help us.
What's up with this forest?
What is?
I can't believe there's a place like this in the forest.
Is there any way to
What is
find
this
the
thing?
monsters?
We have to get them before they get us. So it's a little tough. Let's just get it over with.
I hope we only have to kill this one.
Stay sharp.
We'll lose our lives if we aren't careful.
Oh wait, I think I did the thing where,
Yeah, the one where you like charge up the colors.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know who gave us the buffs, but someone gave us something or casted something to give us buffs. That's nice.
Oh, ouch. Damn it.
Oh, you're
damn it.
poisoned. You're poisoned.
I see that.
I was
Oh.
so surprised.
I don't know
You can't
who
relax yet.
The air
summoned a
is still out of control.
supernova over that thing, but it looked badass.
I do believe it is our mage,
Which one? We have two.
Trees, the monsters.
Rita,
It's got to be the air that's causing
not the
this.
healer.
Okay. So our red mage,
Yes,
There's more of
not
them.
the white mage.
exactly. Oh,
Oh shit.
was that not it?
This is the end, huh? Farewell, all my dear fans the world over.
Do you have fans, Raven?
Maybe he's like a bard, and we don't know that yet.
I'll
Oh,
make sure your gravestone reads, "Here lies the world's biggest sap."
You're supposed to say stuff like, "We can make it through this together."
what do you think this is? A school anime?
Who's gonna save us? Is it gonna be Flynn or Dawn Whitehorse?
Dawn. Oh, no, never mind.
Mysterious vampire man.
Is it a man or a woman?
They, them.
What did they do?
Anime bullshit.
Okay, it is a man. Or she just can't tell either.
Duke.
Duke. Is that his name or is that his title?
Well, it's a he. That we don't. It's a he. Unless it's a Duchess in disguise.
You never know. Although usually duchesses can't be a duchess in their own right. They have to be married to a duke.
What is that sword? Let me see.
That's the question we have, Rita.
How did you do that back there? You like sliced through the air, but that's impossible.
He has a...
Good with that knowledge, do you?
Oh, okay, definitely a man.
Well, I mean, with something like that, we might be able
So,
to
like,
stop the Blastia from going berserk.
What would cut through carbon monoxide? Based off of the theory that we're coming up with.
Plasma sword?
Is this a knockoff lightsaber? Or no, it's a hot knife. What you don't see is the really long extension cord.
No, you don't see the 4 car batteries hooked up in sequence under his trench coat.
Yep, that's why he has a trench coat on.
That's
To hide the batteries.
That's why he doesn't walk very
We
fast.
couldn't do anything.
He's actually carrying around like 400 pounds.
Dude is super strong.
This was only a distortion. It is
Have
a
you ever
natural
seen
occurrence.
Eminence and Shadow?
No.
Okay. It's an isekai, and the beginning of the isekai is this high schooler that wants to be the most powerful because he's pretty weak, but he's like, I'm typical anime protagonist bullshit. He was like, I want to be the best and everything, but he doesn't want to draw attention to himself because he realizes I don't want to be the main character.
This sounds like Psyche K, except for Psyche K had psychic powers.
this guy doesn't. But he realizes there's a limit. So he's like an amazing duelist and everything, and he's like super strong, but he doesn't show anyone this. So there's a thing in the very first episode before he gets isekai'd, and he has a gym bag, right?
Okay.
And this girl is like frustrated. Is like, you know, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You're so weak and pathetic. And he drops the gym.
Super heavy bag.
The bag thuds to the ground.
Yep.
And the review, one of the reviewers I was listening to, he's just like, at first when he saw that scene, he's like, oh, that's nothing. And then he's like, this guy is probably carrying around hundreds of pounds of weights just casually on his shoulder the entire day for strength
that would really
training.
hurt. Like just carrying that on one shoulder, that would hurt.
But it's like a gym bag, so he probably switches it. But it's like this man is so committed to the bit, he's just carrying around rocks.
Yeah.
But then he dies and goes to an isekai world where he actually has magic and stuff, where he does the exact same bullshit. Where he's like, no, I don't want to be the main character. I refuse to be the main character, but I want to be the strongest there ever is. It's a great anime.
Okay.
Distortion?
Thank you so much for helping us.
Do not go near the air crane.
Air credit.
I thought it was air corn, not air crane.
I thought he just said air crane.
I know,
But,
but
like,
I thought
I
they
don't-
called it something different.
I don't think that's been mentioned before. They've mentioned air. I don't think they've mentioned that.
What do you mean, Air Credit?
Oh.
This place?
I guess we didn't know what the air crane was either.
Air
crane is
corn.
the springs from which all
AKA
air in the world
popcorn.
comes.
Springs of air.
So it's an underground vent.
Who are you? This isn't the kind of
That
place you just go
that
for
is
a
the
walk.
question to be asking.
Yes, it is.
We would have been dead without your help, though. Thanks.
I don't know. We did okay in that one fight.
Could it be the Rizomata formula? I can't tell anything from checking
So
things
we're just
out
gonna
here.
be like, okay,
I have
bye
to
bye.
see some others.
See you later, dude. He's just walking off.
Hey, didn't that guy earlier say these were all over the world?
Yeah, he did.
We won't know anything solid until we find them and study them.
So I guess we're finished looking into things
Do you
here?
think that guy has to do with the dragon?
I bet there's several dragons,
Yeah, let's get back to Dongris to meet
and
with
he probably
the
has to
Dawn.
do with one of them. He might be opposing the dragon rider who Rita wants to kill.
Could be. Could be. Okay, so we gotta go meet with the Dawn. Time to go back to Dongris.
But I want to touch it.
Something tells me that would not end well. Mainly because most...
Man, I wish we could get out of here already.
Don't get so flustered, boy. We'll get out of here nice and easy, you'll see.
Not everyone leads a carefree life of unicorns and rainbows like you know.
Life is a lot like this forest. Winding paths, intertwining. This forest is really relaxing.
Come on, let's leave our philosopher behind and get a move on.
Listen to what I've got to say.
Carol
So
is
you
falling
mean we're
asleep.
lost in the forest of life?
Oh, so you get what I'm saying?
Before we find our way out
He's
of the
falling
forest of
asleep
life,
again.
We need to find our way out of this one.
I'll lead. I have found direction in this life more times than... Hey, wait! I'm not done yet!
And that is a permanent party member, per the title screen.
Yeah. I mean, we're still waiting for Patty to be a permanent party member.
We're also waiting for Flynn
Okay,
and the
so
big...
saving it does put everything back up.
It does?
Yeah, because health restored.
Oh, I didn't...
Good to know. I
never
didn't.
realized that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
That makes sense. A lot of it.
It's a good
A lot
mechanic.
of games do that.
Yeah, it's a good mechanic. Makes things a little less stressful.
Seriously, how do we've got to be able to do that.
There's probably something that pops up later on in the game, and you can go back to previous areas.
Fuck that. This is a big game.
Yeah. Or maybe we will be going back to areas again, and then we unlock the additional areas. That could be it. Was that the star you were talking about last time?
No.
Okay.
You're talking about the one where it like opens up a thing above the monster.
Yeah, that's
And then
Rita.
just like shoots a shit ton of stuff
Pretty
down
sure
onto
that's
it.
Rita.
Fucking flying monsters.
I
can't stun him.
To be fair, half the time the stun doesn't seem to work.
Yeah.
You got anything up there?
Well, that was rude, Raven.
Grant, he's talking bugs. So there isn't much up there other than goo.
Yeah, to be fair. Okay, now we gotta remember the rest of this maze back.
Yeah.
Anomalous air conditions result in Blastia going out of control, which in turn leads to monsters turning vicious. If this is related to the distortion he was talking about, then it might not be only this forest that's affected.
You sure mumble to yourself a lot, don't you?
I mean, that's... Mumbling is normal.
Yeah.
That's how you internalize thoughts.
Yeah, she's trying to think through a complicated problem. That's completely normal. Raven's just an asshole.
Another monster
Okay, now what? Oh, they're running. What are they running from?
They're running from...
Carol, keep your head down.
They're running from the man with the batteries.
The hot blade. It burns.
It's them.
Dawn!
Oh, okay. Hello.
You all do something?
Do something? What do you mean?
Those savage monsters turned docile as pups and ran off. What did you do?
We beat up some sort of weird bug, and then someone beat up like 5 of them.
We found the actual protagonist to our story.
Yuri, it must be because we stopped the flow of the air.
The monsters turned tame because we stopped the runaway air.
Runaway.
Oh,
air.
so they just had really bad headaches from the carbon monoxide
They were
poisoning.
just really annoyed at everything. Like, this is such bullshit.
Yeah, they were being poisoned.
Hey, old man, do you know something?
Well, my old friend Bellius used to say something about it.
So it's true that Dawn and Bellius are friends.
Carol's learning so much lore that we don't know anything about.
Yup.
Who is Bellius?
The Duce, who rules the Colosseum of
Dude, shit,
Nordopolia.
what?
Okay.
Nordopolica.
And what's with that runaway air?
It was really amazing. More and more really strong monsters kept on coming, but we...
Boy, those are the sorts of things you keep to yourself.
What?
You don't do deeds like that so other people will notice. You do them so that you can protect your town and your friends.
Carol
Okay.
is learning so much.
I mean, to be fair, Carol's like a 12-year-old child.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, could I see him for a moment?
What?
Oh, you can use healing arts. Thank you.
I'm sorry, though, but I'm not in network. That'll be $14,000 now.
Yep.
Ain't that Raven over there? Quit hiding, you.
You owe me money.
Okay, so Raven knows the Dawn.
Our man ain't giving you trouble, is he?
What do you mean, trouble? The reason the monsters got tame was our doing. Mine especially.
Wait, so he's in a guild?
Raven's a member of Altosk?
He's in the Dawn's guild?
Somehow that seems to be the case.
Ouch, Gramps. Cut that out.
Is it his grandfather?
Shut up, you!
Or is he just calling him Gramps
John
to be a
Whitehorse.
pain in the ass?
Might be just calling him to be a pain in the ass.
What is it?
I know we've only just met, but I have something I need to talk to you about.
Quite the strapping young lad, aren't you?
Oh, you're a man that bears your chest as well, huh? Yes, we'll get along quite well.
You don't have the scars yet, though. Or
They'll
the
come.
tattoos.
Don't worry, they'll come. Boy, let me give you one right now.
I'm Yuri Lowell.
Yuri, eh? So you must be the leader here.
Every time I hear him say his name all the way out, Yuri Lowell, I always want to say like, oh, it's Yuri Lowenthal. You're not the voice of Spider-Man.
Excuse me, Gramps. Anybody home?
There ain't been too many lively youngsters around here lately. So I've grown bored.
That's a questionable statement.
I'll listen to you. But in exchange, you gotta indulge me for a bit.
Do we have to fight in a Coliseum?
Oh dear.
Jeez, what a time for that old geezer.
They did mention the Coliseum. I feel like at some point we're going to be fighting in a Coliseum.
At some point we're going to be... I mean, it's a video game. Mm-hmm. They mentioned in a Coliseum. It's going to come up.
What are you talking about?
Whenever he finds someone who shows a little backbone, he just has to test them.
Test? Test what?
Oh, it's called the
The
ass
backbone.
Their strength,
No,
of course.
it's the pacer test. Run.
No. Now, this is called the... What's the test that they do for... to, like, test your heart?
Oh, I forget what it's called. Do you mean the one where they make you run?
Run, but it's like they...
yeah, you get hooked up to an EKG monitor.
And then they put
make
you up-
you run on a treadmill.
On a treadmill, but
I've
it
done
goes
this
up,
before.
Up, up.
Well, no. So the incline slowly goes up. After a certain point, they stop raising the incline. At least for me, they did. And then the speed just keeps getting faster, and
Yeah.
you're supposed to keep running until you can't.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
I can't imagine it is.
Exactly. Now, come and indulge an old man in his innocent hobby.
Is it innocent though?
All right, it's...
I'm getting skeezed out by this guy.
Real world is 2024. An old man saying, "Oh, just come and indulge my innocent hobby." That does not mean innocent
An
at all.
old man and his innocent hobby.
No.
Yeah.
You can count me out.
Raven has seen some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, he just took off.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to see where this is going.
Yeah.
All right. An opportunity to face the head of a guild isn't the kind of thing that comes along
Yuri.
every day.
Yuri, no. Yuri, no.
Dawn is gonna like pull out a bottle of sock and be like, "Aha, yes, battle me." He's like, "Wait, what kind of battle are we talking about?"
That's the spirit. Show me what you got.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna die.
If you're so old, then retire and drink tea in peace.
Sorry, but that's really not my stuff. Destruction field! Shoot!
God damn.
All right. I'll blow you away.
My question is mainly like, are you supposed to be able to win this? Because sometimes there's those fights where it's like, it's more so like how long you last.
Yeah, and seeing as how hard he's hitting us, we're like one full attack. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So is it gonna make us? Is it gonna say, and they were never heard from again?
The Dawn killed their
Just
bodies.
getting started.
Well, that's enough. After all, if we keep this up, this is gonna turn into a real battle.
What do you mean? That wasn't a real battle.
That was the most fun I've had in a long time.
He must
Alright.
kill things really
Well, here you are
fast.
He was hitting me
Yeah.
for 400.
With
Done.
multiple
Sorry to
attacks at a
interrupt.
time, yeah.
He did a combo that did half my life.
I see. All right, you dogs. Time to head out.
Now, I bet if we did more damage to him and possibly killed him, if it's possible, he probably gives you like a bonus or some bullshit.
Sorry about
I would
this, but something's come
guess.
up. If you come by the Union, you'll have my ear first chance I get. Hope that's okay.
If I have your word, that's fine by me.
You're not nervous at all to talk to me. You all would make a good addition to our guild.
Oh. So you're not supposed to be able to win against him
I was
because he
giving
is
you
around
everything I
35
got
levels
in that
ahead of
fight,
you.
though.
Ah.
So that's what's supposed to happen.
Guild, huh?
We're gonna make one, right?
We'll see.
So, what do you think? You all finally get a taste of how awesome I am?
No.
I sure
No.
didn't notice you being too awesome out there.
Carol, you, to be honest, weren't even there.
Always so
I
quick
mean,
to
he did kept
criticize.
getting summoned when we
Yeah,
got
when we got
ambushed.
All right, I'd like to go back to Dongress to meet with the Dawn and keep looking for Barbos.
Who was Barbos again?
Rita,
The
let's
mage that
really
is stealing
settle this
the,
business.
That's
the-
right.
Back to report.
He's at the Blastia.
Yeah.
He's stealing the Blastia course.
That booty
It's all,
blastia.
it's all coming back.
Rita,
Oh, what was that?
once Yuri's done, we should go back to report to Alexei. Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. Come on, let's go back.
Just who was that strange person with the sword anyway?
Do you think he came to Cave Mock all by himself? There are so many monsters around.
Judging by the way he was standing, he's pretty confident in his own abilities. He seemed calm or even like meditative. Well, whatever. He was a strange guy.
Yeah, I have no idea what was up with him at all.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to go back through the maze. That's nice.
That is real nice.
I was kind of worried about that. Because it has been so long, there was no way I was going to remember which way we needed to go in the forest.
Right. Now, the question is, do I get to go... Oh, yeah, because there's a bridge here.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just going straight back to the dawn.
I think so. Because we're going to talk to him about Barbos, I think, and see if he knows anything, I want to say.
Can't go that way.
What's that building? Tavern.
Tavern. Are there any strange radishes or ducks?
Don Whitehorse. I can see how a man like that could rise to the top of the Union. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'm just relieved he's the sort of person who's willing to listen. I didn't think he'd give us a chance, considering that he's never met us before.
That's what makes the Dawn so great! I told you, right? Man, he's so cool!
Do you run his fan club or something?
Fair enough, Rita. Fair enough.
You know, I have to say, whoever wrote this game, they did a really good job of, like, capturing what an interaction between a 12-year-old and a 16-year-old would be like.
Is she 16 or I thought she was 15?
She's 15 or 16, but, like, still, around that age, like, talking with a preteen, it's so accurate. Oh, okay, I think this is where.
Yeah.
Because it's,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's just doing paperwork.
So you've come back, have you?
Oh, it's Flynn.
Yuri.
Oh,
What? You two know each other?
Yes.
childhood
We're old
friends.
friends.
He drew his own wanted poster. The resemblance is uncanny.
You don't say.
Don looks at it. I don't know. That nose just ain't right.
I see you know Yuri as well.
We crossed paths during the assault on the city. Now then, what business did you have?
We came to ask you about a man named Barbos of the Blood Alliance. It looks like he's the one behind the recent string of stolen Blastia cores.
I see. So Barbos is tied up in your problem as well.
What's your problem with Barbos?
You have a problem with him too?
He's stealing everyone's shoes.
But only the left one.
We have come to ask that the Union relinquish all ties with the Blood Alliance. Other guilds have begun to follow Barbos' example, abusing Blastia in other areas and disrupting the order of society. If we can count on your assistance,
So they want
I
him
feel that
to
together we
expel
should
them
move to
from
put an
the
end to
guild.
Blood Alliance.
But I bet they're going to be like, no, we don't operate under the Empire.
Y'all, we don't have to do shit that you'll say.
Barbos. He's been testing
Or
the
not.
limits of my patience lately. Looks like it's time to remind that brute how a proper guild behaves.
A clash between
Okay.
the guilds and the Empire was avoided the other day, largely due to your intervention. However, if Barbos is left unattended, the relations between our two states
Why do I get
may
the
yet again be
feeling
torn
that the
apart.
Dawn is now going to have like an actual Dawn moment and be like, well, it's time to send my cousin out there.
Hey, Ricky, I'm gonna need you to take a drive.
And make sure he has an appointment with the fishes this evening.
Make sure he understands the exuberance that we want to, or I don't know what I'm talking. Make sure he understands the concept of what we're trying to get across.
Yeah.
And that's not going to be fun
He
for
has
anybody.
2 kneecaps. He doesn't need both.
The time for stopping Barbos is now.
Since we'll be cooperating with you, I assume we'll be on equal standing with the Empire in this.
Yes, sir.
If that's the case, a united front with the Empire might not be such a bad idea.
Then...
Okay.
Yeah. We'll deal with this together. Hey, send the message to Bellius. Tell Bellius that Nordopolica's gonna help us.
Man, this is serious.
I have brought a letter from His Highness, Yoder.
Oh, I thought he was like kissing the Dawn's ring.
It does look like that.
A secret note from the Imperial candidate, huh?
How big is the Dawn? Because, like, compared to everyone else, he's
not
he's
bigger.
hefty.
He's just wider.
He's got a lot of muscle on him. Presumably, these guys are not, like, unfit men.
No, but they're svelte.
Yeah.
He's like...
They got those anime bodies.
If Don Whitehorse is taken out of the picture, we are willing to overlook the Union's responsibility in the Barbos affair.
What?
Don't make me laugh.
Who was the letter from?
Yoder.
Oh.
Looks like you and the young master see things a bit differently.
There must be some mistake. Master Yoder would never say such a thing.
Oh, Master Yoder said, yo, just kill Barbos. Kill Barbos and it's all under the rug for us.
Show our
Maybe.
guest here to his own private suite.
Well,
Throw him in the prison.
That's unfortunate for Flynn.
Don Whitehorse, please listen to me. This is some sort of trap.
So who's trying to get Yuri out of the way? Or is Yoder actually evil? Estelle, you're one of the heirs. Could you not be like, hey...
She says, I'm the other Imperial candidate?
Yeah, and I say that you will actually have, like,
It's like,
equal
so now
standing.
it's a 50-50. You do it my brother, cousin?
I don't think they're actually related.
It's like cousin.
It just, like a third cousin or something, yeah.
Yeah, third cousin. If you do what my estranged cousin says, yeah, you can do that. But if you do, and I get elected, I will hold you personally responsible.
I forget, is it an election?
Well, they have to be backed by the
That's
people
right,
under
that's
them.
right, like the
And
council.
then she has the council, but Yoder has the military. Right?
And then, was that what it was? I feel like it was different. I think it's certain council members are behind them.
Well, I thought it was
know.
like different districts. It was like the
'Cause
council's
remember-
behind one and the military's behind the other.
That might be what it is.
Because that's why Flynn and Flynn's captain are behind Yoder, but they're not necessarily trying to they're not trying to get and have Esteliz go into power, but the council doesn't want Yoder in power. They want her.
Okay, I think that's right.
Because she's easier to manipulate, and they would have full control.
Yep.
Why would you?
Hang on. If we screw up, it'll only make things worse for Flynn.
Shut up, Esteliz.
Read the room.
We'll take
Oh,
everything
shit.
we've got and march on the Imperial capital.
They took that letter very seriously.
Try and make a fool out of me. I'll tear these little messengers limb from limb.
Oh, we should leave.
I don't think they're talking about us.
Thank God.
Because I don't think they know that Estelle is associated with the capital.
This is bad.
True.
And it looks like he's forgotten all about talking with us.
That's why Reed upset.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Hey,
that Dawn's
she
in
takes the
much of a
Bodhi
talking mood
Blastia
right now.
or whatever it is very serious.
I have to return to the Empire and find out what's really going on.
I don't know if that's a good idea right now. They're gonna
Esteliz,
be...
you were locked up in a castle.
And also, we just saw that Don Whitehorse is saying he's going to have the guilds march on the capital. I don't know if it's a good idea to go back.
Yeah, we might be going back in a very, bad time.
Yeah.
I said hang on. We should sit still for now and see what happens.
I suppose you're right.